YouTube. Meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn and Wall Street Pete. We talk about life.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe. Let's go. We got Chuck Tree Sports Talk and Picks in the house. This gentleman is pretty cool with his picks. He has a good time. He's pretty dedicated to it. So let's see what happens with that. Anthony in the house with the Good Morning Show. I'm happy to have you. It is October 3rd, and we have the pumpkin covering the pitiful New York Giants. Nobody wants to see that garbage. I get it. How are we doing this morning? I got the Bears. F the Bears, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody know the Crypto Morning Show? Hit the like and subscribe. I'm so happy this morning. Lots to talk about. Bitcoin halving is near, right? We're right under 200 days before that. You come on over, hit the bell, all notifications. Become a subscriber today at the all-time high, 1.51K subscribers. I never thought it would happen. Thank you so much. We're keeping you up to date with the crypto information. And what's more wild, lots to talk about is I remember we were like 40% in the neutral. Okay, that's kind of close, but we are now very bullish. 21 plus the 20. We're now 41% bullish. The rest of the market is 23% bearish. What is happening? Is the flipping really happening right now? This is insane. So pretty exciting to see these kinds of things. A little red, right? We're coming down. But most of all, the trial. A lot of people love to hear about trials. And the FTX trial is about to begin today.
This morning, Sam Bankman-Fried, once celebrated as the king of crypto, whose company FTX inks splashy partnerships with celebrities like Tom Brady.
You know what?
I know that guy.
I'm in.
Set to appear
I heard he
in
was
this
sad.
Manhattan courthouse as jury selection in his criminal trial begins. Bankman-Fried is accused of masterminding one of the biggest financial frauds in American history.
Yep, no doubt about that. I can't get a copyright, but we're going to bring you to some things I think it's important to hear. That's for darn sure. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. But now he'll be going towards the jury here. Good luck to that, right?
Why they're saying that. People lost money.
Now it's up to the government to convince a jury those losses weren't just a mistake, they were criminal.
The prosecution not only have insiders that are willing to testify, but they have statements of the defendant himself. What the defense is really going to be looking to prove is that he was unaware. It's going to be a little harder to prove.
Set to testify against Bankman-Fried, insiders including his ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, and co-founder Gary Wang, who
Gary Wang, they all quietly pleaded guilty. That's going to be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So the bears are at 400 million BTC shorts liquidated, 200 million ETH shorts liquidated. We're talking about almost over $500 million. So that's pretty concerning. And this video is even more. This guy knows a lot.
Came with this revelation that Sam had looked into
too much.
Paying Donald Trump not to run.
That only shocks you if you don't know Sam. Sam's thinking we could pay Donald Trump not to run for president. Like, how much would it take?
Did he get an answer?
So he did get an answer. He was floated. There was a number that was kicking around, and the number that was kicking around when I was talking to Sam about this was $5 billion. Sam was not sure that number came directly from Trump.
Wait. So Sam's looking into paying Trump not to run, and he actually might not have come from Trump himself, but he actually got a price?
He got one answer, yes. The question Sam had was not just is $5 billion enough to pay Trump not to run, but was it legal?
Well, why didn't this happen? Why didn't you follow through?
Well, they were still having these conversations when FTX blew up. So why it didn't happen? He didn't have $5 billion anymore.
Yeah, no shenanigans. Of course, he didn't have $5 billion. So a man with money is very dangerous. So there's certain people with money, there's certain people that shouldn't have money, right? Another gentleman who shouldn't have money as we continue to donate. Well, Wall Street Pete challenges. I better get my
so
butt
I don't know
ready.
if anyone else is tired of it, but I am. We're about the same age.
We are the same age.
I challenge you to a boxing match. I want to box the shit out of you. I am so sick and tired of your antics. It's 7 days ago, and he's talking about a terrible week, and we just had possibly the best week we possibly could have had.
Yeah, so no violence, just a real setup match, professional. Like if one of us are in trouble, you know, referee cuts it off. Nothing serious, nothing violence, nothing threatening. Just a serious boxing match. And if I lose, I will delete my channel. And if you lose, you delete yours. Problem is he has more to lose, I guess. I don't know if he has anything to lose at this point. This guy's out of his mind. So do I want to fight somebody out of their mind? No, but maybe I'm out of my mind too. Who the hell knows? But I'm tired of the guy. I'm sure a lot of people agree. He's very annoying, and what's happening is just beyond unbelievable. So breaking, Satoshi Nakamoto has returned to Twitter 197 days before the next Bitcoin halving. That's about what I said under 200. Bitcoin is predicate machine. Over the following months, we shall explore different aspects that were not explicitly. I'm sorry about that. We're not contained with the white paper, so what's going to happen now is they're talking about this may be changing. And I found this very interesting. Where has this guy been? Pretty funny. Obviously, it's not really him, or is it really him? But it's very interesting. Hit the like and subscribe. We come to you with this news and information, keeping you up to date what is happening. A lot of people made fun of the Bears. I thought it was hilarious. We weren't talking about the Bears. We're more concerned about a government shutdown possibly happening. So hit that like and subscribe. But listen to this. This is a big one.
This is good. So the odds of a shutdown looked high until Saturday. So we were going to have a shutdown. It looked really good. It was definitely happening. So let's hear what stopped that from happening. When Speaker Kevin McCarthy changed tactics and the House passed the clean stopgap spending bill, I can't talk because I'm so fucking annoyed, which did not include any new aid for Ukraine. Any new aid? How much aid are they getting that we have to decide? Do we have a shutdown, government shutdown? Or do we fucking help Ukraine? Do we have a government shutdown, or do we fucking keep helping Ukraine? Do we give them a new fucking fund, or do we shut down the government? Do we give them funds, or do we shut down the government? Are we fucking stupid?
I mean, that was a rant I went on, so I don't know what to say. But looking at the charts here, I'm on the weekly, and this is the most bullish outlook. Not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the shit logo visor. Hey, I'm changing my tune. Wall Street Pete comes to you here, represent New York, love New York, but not that team. Roller coaster waves and a high volatile waves here. As you can see, this is happening in the upward trajectory will cause a massive upspring. And I've been talking about this possibly till the cows come home. So I want a lot of people to understand how important it is. Please hit the like and subscribe. Let's get the algorithm through the roof. A lot of people don't know what is happening. And if you see right here what was happening last time in the upward trajectory, we did explode. And that's what looks like is going on. Weekly, there is an oversold zone where it is incredible. And this is just Ethereum, guys. Looking at Ethereum. Definitely looking strong. As you can see here, there is a price that must break through. It's the 22,152, excuse me. And Bitcoin, even more importantly, as we pay attention to what is going on with Bitcoin. I have a few little pieces here where I think indicators where we could go. What we must pay attention to is the Fibonacci, right? We know I like to bring this out on the charts. This is usually the best time. And I want to pay close attention. This daily right here has me pumped. If you see right here on this chart, we can't fall any lower than these two red lines here. It would be a 38.2 pullback for what I have. This is currently in a bull market. We go 50% back to the ticker here, which is 21,148. So, excuse me, 27,148. It's a lot of numbers. Could hurt people's heads, and some people love this part, some people hate this part. But if you pay close attention, this is what I expect. Either they're a big bounce, what I was saying here before we did the TA. This is old line here. But what I think now, worst case scenario is this for continue to go up, by the way. This is for a continuation to get a bounce either on one of these lines. If we do not receive any of these big bounces, which you can see here, we're overbought on the top here. Overbought like a champion. As I've been telling you over and over, this is going to be a bull trap. If you watched the video yesterday, I said, be careful. I think there's a big bull trap coming. Do not FOMO into this. Let's wait for a little bit of some buying pressure and some falling here, in which we're getting the bearish divergence really strong now. And if you pay attention, if this bearish divergence here meets, this is Bitcoin now, this bearish divergence meets all the way down and hits this oscillator zone here, which is the RSI zone, just as much. It's the same thing now. Pay attention, relative strength index, as they can't give it to me because they're being pain in the you-know-what. That matches the same here. We're going to have a very significant similar look here. So I don't know if I could put it up here again. RSI, does it give it to me, or is it going to keep giving me problems? Everything, they want your money. If you don't have money, they want it. If you have money, they definitely want it. This is the world we live in. But you can see here Ethereum, Bitcoin. Same thing. You can look at the short term. It's a day. Each day represents, well, we're bearish on the daily. But if you look at the weekly, we're very bullish, and it's the opposite. So we have to go through some weeks in order for us to be able to see some uprise here. But the thing is if you see as we go through the weeks, through the fourth quarter of this year, we're going long-term up. That's what I'm trying to teach you, trying to explain to you. This is a big oversold on the weekly, and if we can continue to do that, we'll get to the upside. So Fibonacci sequence gives me a few measurements here. I'm paying close attention to the two measurements. 27,148 is my final answer, Regis. That's about where we're looking to go here. That's the worst case scenario. If we start breaking down lower than that for the Bitcoin price, we're going to see devastation. We're going to see some FOMO out, and you will see a bloodbath that will come down much more than I thought. So that's a possibility. We're just preparing you, my friends. We will find the only way for this to be a dead cat bounce and a shit show if we start breaking below this level here to 24,000. So that's a very important level to pay close attention to. That is when you hit the alarms, sound the alarms. We are in deep trouble, and the top for the M is coming. Get rid of all the Fibonacci, get rid of everything I'm saying, and you can pay attention to this double top. And this is all this channel does, is prepare most of the investors of what could happen. If we get the resistance levels like this could be what happens. So pay close, very attention to what is looking like on the charts. I'm getting here quickly as I can the information. This is what it looks like. This is what I think could occur for the bearish scenario for Bitcoin. Pay close attention. If we start breaking through the 24/7, we're done. We're done. There's nothing I can do about that. So we have to pay close attention to the Fibonacci sequence levels. It may look silly right now, but if you get yourself to a daily chart, pull out Trading View, you will see 2 consecutive days to the downside. We could find ourselves in 10 hours and 56 minutes to be bouncing off one of these levels here, either this one or this one, which is what we just talked about, the very last number. So pay attention to these 2 candles coming down to touch, getting a nice significant bounce, giving us back to the next leg, to the upside. You can see this is not happening here, so the next chance is there, and obviously in so-and-so. Usually, if we break below here, we already know we're prepared. We're going to keep falling. So 27,149 is the magic number. If we can hold that price and bounce off there, I'm going to be a big buyer, dollar cost average in. My name is Wall Street Pete, Signo in crypto, 1.09 trillion market cap. That's what we plan on seeing here. Talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, most likely a lot here. Do you want to talk about XRP? Do you want to hear about BNB? Do you want to hear about Solana? Do you want to hear about Cardano? We've done that yesterday. Do you want to hear about Dogecoin, Tron, Polygon, Polkadot? You can pay attention to the prices here. You're more than welcome to shout out in the comments section in the super chat. Say, Pete, you don't talk much about Shiba Inu. You don't talk much about Chainlink. Let me know what you think about for some of these assets here. Even Avalanche. Avalanche, I feel like, is an excellent buy at this point in time. None of this is financial advice, but a lot of these assets here been the layer 1 projects that have been hanging around for a long time now. And I think many of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to go into deep detail with all of this. Cosmos Atoms, top 25. Something I'm paying attention to, Cosmos. That is a definite bull run trend here all the way up to 15. That's probably the easiest gains you can get. More people gain. A lot of these people want more than the double times their gains. I get that. Ethereum Classic. Do you want to watch a video? Does anybody want to watch a video? Anybody want to watch a video? I'm screaming, and I hate when I do that. But ladies and gentlemen, go back. Look up the videos from 2 years ago. Wall Street Pete talks about Ethereum Classic breaking out all the way to the price that I said I sold out, and then it tanked. I said, no one's talking about the explosion that's about to happen. You want to go see something? If are you a new follower? All my new followers, I challenge you to go back 2 years ago and go back to the only 2-3 videos I ever talked about on Ethereum Classic. And I said, no one's talking about this in the title. I said an explosion's coming. Watch the video and it explodes. These are the times when we are the best on this channel. Ask any loyal follower from the 2-3 years ago of this channel. When we start flipping on the trend and we start going bullish, I will be your best friend on where we're going to fall, bounce, and go back up for the next leg. This is a perfect prime example of the video. So watch this video today. Let's see, do we get the double bottom end pattern scenario, or do we get the next leg up with this upward W coming in for a cup and handle? That's what I think on the weekly, ladies and gentlemen, is forming. On the short-term time frame, this cup and handle that is forming, well, we're just coming down right here, finding out one of these prices that fall down. So my name is Wall Street Pete Sigdo in crypto. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in New York. Used to love coming to New York. Who woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning to get ready to go to work and take a ferry across all the way to New York, Manhattan, and was excited to go to work? I don't know too many people. I still don't have that feeling anymore. So the only excitement I get is to come here, passion. I don't make any money off these videos. I don't know if anyone gets it. I make no money off these videos. If you think that I'm making money, then you're crazy, honey. I do this out of passion. I love you guys. I hope it helps. Do you think Ethereum will hold above the 1753? Well, Ali, I could check that out for you because why? Because that's what we do. We're getting ready to go, but when people ask questions and they're in the super chat, they get answers. This is what happens when you ask a question like that. If you become a loyal follower, subscribe in the super chat, we become friends. We talk about this. Right now I see a beautiful ascending channel getting ready to explode, and that's my personal opinion here. We are coiling up. This is a weekly, this is a daily. Pay close attention to what Ethereum is doing. Many times I talk about this, and he wants to know, does the 1753 hold up? Now, it's a very good question. Now, is the 1753 part of a conversation? Let's get into it. We do know right now that if 2152 breaks, this is going to explode. I'll just tell you right now, this is going to explode up all the way to the peak of 3,565. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Just watch! Boom, 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 boom. Been a long time since I did something like that, right? The voice hasn't been right. We've been screwed up. But I'm looking at this channel right here coming in, and I want to see what the 753 he's talking about in. Where is that? So let's get to 1753. We're just going to dot it out and see what Ali's talking about. 1753, we'll get to the 758. So right now, he's questioning, is the support going to hold? Right now, I'm not sure if this is what you're talking about, but 1753 is not support. It's 1,000% resistance. So let's do a little homework. Let's do a little education. Let's do a little talk here. Not making fun of nobody. Maybe he meant to say that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't know. Doesn't matter. Either way, we're all learning. We're all at one point did not know what support or resistance even was. So 1753 on the money right here. That's exactly a number we're going to have to talk about. That's a support number that followed through all the way through 2023 in the beginning of March, or the middle of March. So from March all the way to August 15th, it was a support level. I do agree with that. But I do have to say, since that time frame, this has been nothing but resistance, and we've only ticked it through a couple times on the daily. So if you can see, resistance right now is 1 day. It happened on August 29th of 2023. A second day, if you want to get into it, the second time was October 1st coming in. The very first day coming into the new candle, well, guess what? It's resistance. So 1753 for Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, is a particular resistance at this point in time. So if you pay attention definitely to mention from this point in time here, this has now become resistance. So we're looking to see if we could flip that into support here. And then, my friends, we will be finding ourselves with an inverted head here. So that's what we're looking to do. Not sure if you're familiar with that. Check us out. Wall Street Pete Sigdo Crypto is going to do this, and then we have to go because this is one of the longer videos. I do not like to make them, but this happens sometimes. This whole trend is flipping here, if you see what I'm saying, and maybe you have to see it to believe it. Do you see what I see? Right? So we got the left shoulder here coming in. We could be getting something similar to this, and this is in the upward trajectory here. So what we're getting here is a little bit of resistance. But if you see here, there's resistance there. What we want to do is come back here and flip it to support. Now this, my friends, is what we're talking about. Inverted head and shoulders to the upward. So what we're doing now, inverted head, well, that is the reverse trend. This is from being bearish head and shoulders when it falls to the downside. If you can see what is going on here, we're going to have a trouble triggering to the upside. So it's going to be resistance. 1753 is resistance, 100%, Ali, if you're still here. So what we're looking to do is get these tests a few times. As you can see, I have it circled. We don't need to circle it no more. But just giving you a little bit of TA right here. This is TA 101 for many people that may be new to the channel. I want to show you what we're doing. So right now, 2 trigger points. This is 2 times tested, most times tested, more likely to break through. So what we want to do now is find, do we test to the inverted head to the downside because of this big rejection double top? Or do we come through and test again until we finally get enough to come through? Unfortunately, right now, my indicator tells me that we're going to fall. I have a bearish divergence on the Ethereum, so we're going to continue to fall until this tells me I'm going to get a buy signal. I'll take it out because right now it's very annoying. The volume seems to be in. I can't get the volume off. Let's get rid of the indicators. Remove indicators. They only let me have 2. It's so annoying. I didn't expect to do a long video today, but F it. We're doing it. So if you want to watch a long video today, enjoy. If you can't, then I'm sorry. Bollinger Bands and Relative Strength Index chart. So let's do those 2 real quick. Relative Strength Index chart, currently right now, as you can see here from the chart, we're really high even up top here, automatically hitting resistance previously. So the pump is telling me, please don't get into this bull trap. Why I said that, it could be, we're still could be going up all the way to 30,000. This may not be over. So as I get over here and get set up for that, pulled out the RSI real quick. I want to get to the Bitcoin dominance. I want to see what that looks like. And these are some of the things you could do at home. Totally up to you. TradingView was free last time I checked. Unfortunately, TradingView is getting really, really popular, and it's not working out the way you want it to be. So what is happening here is every time I get a tight Bollinger Band action, and that's what this is, EMA ribbon, exponential moving average. And if you didn't expect to get schooled today on TA, well, guess what? It happened. So right here, we got super, super tight. And what happened? Well, we got a huge move. So what is going on is my Bollinger Bands, and I got to get them out next. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we do see and do believe to be pumping from green wicks here. The trend is to the upside, giving a cup and handle-like formation, as you can see here. So automatically, Bitcoin dominance has me very concerned in a positive way. I'm very excited. I'm excited for this. What is this? This is an upward W. See it? This is what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. These are the type of patterns we want. Boring sideways action on the trend, even for the Bitcoin dominance. But if you see we're going up and down in the upward direction for an explosion, it's the same thing matching the entire crypto market. I appreciate everyone who's sticking with me because it's Tuesday. A lot of people have work, and well, it's not easy to just sit here and watch a long-ass video. We're getting tight here. We're getting super tight on the daily, which means that in a couple next days here, we could receive a huge breakout. To which way is important to know, yes. Well, usually to know that, we have to have the ribbon yellow on the left outside. So we need it to flip. Right now, the ribbon is, if you can see color, the ribbon on this, maybe it's the inverted head shoulders I'm trying to show you. The ribbon right here is on the downside left here. We need it to flip and come up top. So the yellow ribbon needs to go up top. As you can see, it flipped here. All right, so when it's going down, this yellow is on the outside. If you can see the yellow flip coming in, now the yellow is on the left side. We need it, so I was wrong. We need it on the top, the ribbon not on the left side, just the bottom. So pay attention to the ribbon flip here. So as we flip to the downside, we know we're in trouble. Could we get another flip to the downside? We could. So what I'm going to pay close attention to is pull out some Bollinger Bands. Let's do it. 753 is major resistance, by the way. All right, so let's get into it. Bollinger Bands, I don't know if I have a good set. Oh, we do. Okay, here it is. So Bollinger Bands, should have got rid of indicators before I did that. I don't want the EMA up with it. We used to have a beautiful EMA Bollinger Band setup, and it sucks now. As you can see here so far, now, I want people to really pay attention. The snake bite is to the downside. So you see this? This is the averages going in here. Bollinger Bands are pointing to the downside, getting tight right here. Getting tight right here. What happened? Price action went down. All right, Bollinger Bands right here now are going tight, boring sideways, getting tight here. What happened? Up. Now we have to find out the next time Bollinger Bands are going to get tight again. Switch the time zone. Go to 4 hourly. All right, 4 hourly, as you can see here, boring sideways action got tight. We got a price action upward, boring sideways. This is Bollinger Bands. Pay attention to the jump here. We're getting tight again, right? Resistance, notice it's not a huge fall yet. We have support here that could be coming at 1613. Don't think you knew about that, did you? So if you're wondering about support, I may have just answered your question now, 2 hours later, and I apologize. But I see support building somewhere around here, actually. So I was actually wrong the first time. There is a trading zone for Ethereum, and it took a long time to get here. And hey, guess what? Sometimes greatness, things of greatness, cannot really just come immediately. But if you pay attention to this chart for Ethereum, look at that. That's what we're looking to do. So we're either going to break out the top here of this 1753 that we've been talking about, 1755, any one of these numbers. We're trading in this zone for Ethereum. We're waiting to break out either one of these. And most likely, we can rebuy or purchase at 1600 level, somewhere around there, before we get that massive cup and handle. Come back down. You'll be surprised. 1755 would come again as the cup and handle would form. So these are things that are opportunities. I'm not guaranteeing it, but opportunities do occur. A lot of people follow me on this channel, and a lot of people can't believe the shiznick that actually occurs, and it does happen. So Ethereum right now is looking to be in a great trend. It's a mess looking at this right now. But if you pay attention, definitely to mention on what we have set up for you. Sometimes these work. Put the volume back. Stochastic ATR volatility oscillator is my most important indicator. So if you're looking for the short term, we're looking to get the next leg up here. That's kind of exciting. So seeing short term, we could be oversold here. We may actually get a quick little pump. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll be trading in this zone for a while until either one of these prices break out. That's for Ethereum. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Did way too long of a video. I know no one has time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But it is October 3rd. We're getting closer and closer to Halloween. We're getting closer and closer. This is October. This is the best time to be in the crypto space. So good follower, good guy, just asked a question. Hey, 1753, the Ethereum support. It took a 15-minute video breakdown to really answer that. But guess what? I really best believe that we got the true answer. That range is amazing. I'm going to pay attention to that myself. So I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Tomorrow is hump day. Have a great day. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, well, every day we come to you live talking about this crypto news, technical analysis, breaking it down every single day for you. We're out of here like Vladimir. We're not talking about Putin. Take care.